Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery is offering to provide whatever assistance she can to Glendale Technology High School following yesterday's devastating fire. A two-storey building housing the canteen, hall, wellness centre and basketball court was left in ruins by the fierce blaze. Sonia Hornery will speak to the Department of Education and the school to determine next steps in replacing the lost building. Meanwhile, department officials will be in touch with staff and students today on whether the school will open tomorrow in time for the new term, saying they'll be guided by fire officials. East Seaham Road in Port Stephens has reopened following a $7.2 million investment to boost safety. The previously unsealed road was reportedly prone to deterioration, especially during wet weather, affecting both access and reliability. After 9 months of construction and road closures, the stretch is now sealed and open to the public. Mayor Leah Anderson says she's hopeful the project leads to similar upgrades for both Medowie and Lemon Tree Passage roads.
They're probably our two biggest roads, but look, we've got so many roads. We've still got gravelled roads and unsealed roads, and we will every week, every month, every time we're in front of our state and federal members, we are talking about our road network. It's one of council's biggest priorities.
Major tenders for high-speed rail will be issued at an industry briefing in Newcastle this morning. Expressions of interest will be put out for major works, including the design and construction of 35 kilometres of twin rail tunnels, an underground rail station, reportedly earmarked for the Central Coast, the trains themselves, as well as support systems and a rail depot. There's still plenty of planning work to come, and nothing will be approved until the project is given Commonwealth approval. Singleton Mayor Sue Moore is calling for more housing options for retiring residents as a way to free up existing housing stock for younger families. At tonight's council meeting, she'll request council engage in further planning with housing developers to provide suitable accommodation for those over 55. Sue Moore says housing for the elderly is crucial for the region.
We need over 55 developments in all locations. It's important to have all types of mixes. People don't want to leave the area, they want to stay in the area, but they want to downsize.
A multi-agency task force has been put together to tackle the upcoming bushfire season. Task Force Fireguard aims to speed up hazard reduction work to reduce fuel loads and better help communities. It will be made up of representatives from the RFS, Fire and Rescue, National Parks, Forestry, Crown Lands and Transport for New South Wales. The 130-year-old Shepherd's Hill Cottage is expected to reopen in the coming months as revitalisation efforts continue. The former military mess hall will feature a new cafe and a restaurant under Council's $1 million revitalisation works. Located atop King Edward Park, the venue aims to reserve the building's historic heritage and location. Councillor Declan Clausen says the parkland is too historic to change, despite parking concerns.
Under this operation, there is no dedicated parking, but that's just due to the historic nature of this site and this building. I don't support us seeing more of the parkland at King Edward Park removed to enable a big car park. I think that this is just going to have to be adaptive.
2NURFM Sport.
The Newcastle Jets have won their very first Premier's Plate in the club's history. This comes after Auckland's upset loss to the Mariners to seal the Jets' spot in first. Coach Mark Milligan says they're still focused heading into this weekend's match.
I'm not worried about how they look at us because what we've shown this year is that, no matter what we do, if we play with that high energy, if we play with good intent, then, we're going to make it difficult for any team at any time.
Meanwhile, Western player Mana Iwasaki has put his name down for a Goal of the Year nomination. The Bears defender fired a 60-metre bomb from inside his own half to draw the game at 1-1. Their side went on to win 2-1, putting themselves in first on the ladder. And the Sky Blues will open their State of Origin series in the Hunter next week. McDonald Jones Stadium will host Game 1 of the Women's State of Origin. Blues skipper Isabel Kelly says it's a great Origin arena. That's sport. I'm Darcy Mills.
And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 13, 18, 21, 30, 34 and 40, and the supplementaries are 24 and 39. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.